so here are the second-year players that we need to keep an eye on here for the Cowboys. Am I wrong to say that the guy that I'm most excited about is Jabril Cox going into next year, assuming that he's bounces back from this injury, which now I think everybody, it seems like recovers.
Not Kelvin? Not Boss Man Fat for you?
It's
who you've always liked.
I do like Boss Man Fat, but I liked Jabril Cox more.
You like Cox more?
I do.
That's good.
You know that.
Yeah.
You know that. But the ACL, like for me, that's an injury that everybody seems like they recover from, and surgery, modern medicine, ACLs aren't a big issue anymore. I think Jabril Cox will be just fine. I'm not scared about that.
No, I actually don't disagree with you.
I'm pumped about Jabril Cox.
Yeah, I think he'll have a really good season. I mean, I think you saw flashes of before he got hurt. They were starting to give him some opportunities.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons they moved on from Jalen Smith, was to free up some opportunities, and then they got hurt pretty quick.
And then there is Kelvin Joseph. Now, you and I mean, I don't know. Are you a little hesitant about KJ, Bossman Fat?
I mean, I think the questions that were there when you drafted him still exist today.
Yeah.
I'd say that.
You don't think he's going to push Anthony Brown out of the starting lineup?
You could have freed up money by moving on from Anthony Brown, and you didn't.
They didn't. You're right. I wonder, though, post June 1st, if Kelvin Joseph shows up to these mini camps and he looks good, they could still do that.
You'd also, it's not just about the way he looks, though. You have to trust him off the field.
And you just don't think they do?
I just think they know he's still maturing. I think they know that.
I mean, considering our conversation with him on this very show, I can understand why they might feel that way.
Slow down.
Chauncey Golston, who did flash and played very well. The other one would be Quinton Bohanna, and I feel as though we might have put some unfair expectations on
you,
Quinton
not
Bohanna.
Me.
Okay, we did.
I'm just kidding.
And I'll accept that. I was just so excited to get a big man in here finally, a big body, and a defensive tackle that was actually a fat guy that could maybe be a space eater. I was super pumped about Quinton Bohanna. He didn't really do much.
Only thing he didn't eat.
It was space.
Yeah.
Didn't really do much for you.
I thought he was good early on. He kind of trailed off it, but I mean, the first half of the season, there were times where it's like, oh look, he's providing some stability here, and it didn't work out the way I think they wanted.
And then the big wild.
But also remember, he's a 6th round pick.
Sure, absolutely. That's why I think that I had very unreasonable expectations for him. And the wild card here is Josh Ball. Have you heard anything about Josh Ball? The tackle that the Cowboys took out of Marshall, who was at Florida State.
I think Mike McCarthy's a fan of his, and I think Joe Philbin's a fan of his, and so no, I think they have decent expectations for him. I think they wanted him to get stronger last offseason and work in the weight room more, and I think he did that. And so it'll be interesting to see how he looks coming into camp in terms of if his play strength is where they want it.
I'd be interested. I mean, that could be a guy that Mike McCarthy said shows left tackle traits. I mean, if you're looking for, they need a backup swing tackle. They have not addressed that.
Nope.
Unless they end up drafting somebody, but maybe Josh Ball ends up being that guy.